Once upon a time, building in Minecraft wasn't always this easy. You had to install third-party mods just to fly around and spawn in blocks. But as the game and its player base grew, we saw the introduction of the creative menu and server plugins like World Edit and Voxel Sniper, which were huge stepping stones at the time. But even that wasn't enough to satisfy the builders and artists who started adopting third-party programs like MC Edit, World Painter, and even World Machine, a AAA game terrain generation tool that was never even meant to be used for Minecraft. And throughout recent years, we've seen the most incredible things built using all of these tools. But recently, something happened that, in my opinion, knocks all these tools out of the ballpark, and it's thanks to this man named Joey Carlino. A little while ago, Joey created a Blender add-on that converts models into Minecraft blocks. And shortly after that, another man named Bryan Valdez made another add-on that allows you to export these blocks straight to Minecraft through a schematic. What this means is that you can take any model, like this banana for example, and throw it straight into Minecraft. And what's crazy is that you can actually build your models in Blender and see how they'll look in Minecraft in real time. And that's all fine and dandy, but this video is primarily about one thing in particular: porting real-life things over to Minecraft. And to do so, we first need to make a model of a real-life object. For this, I used an app called Polycam, which allows you to take 3D scans of an object or space to then export over to Blender. It's worth noting that there are two methods of scanning: LiDAR and photos. LiDAR stands for light detection and ranging, which measures the time it takes lasers to bounce back after hitting a surface to map the surrounding environment, sort of like how whales and dolphins use echolocation. This method is generally preferred for taking scans of large spaces, as taking photos can quickly take up a large amount of space and time to process. However, taking photos is preferred for small objects because of the level of detail that can be captured from multiple angles. To see the difference in detail, let's jump over to my dog Lacey, who kindly volunteered to be a part of this video. I first used LiDAR to capture her, which took a couple of tries since she didn't want to stay still. But I eventually got a proper capture, and this is how it looked. And this is what it looked like after using the photo method. As you can see, this method produced a much more accurate render, capturing more detail and depth. There are still some imperfections, but I'm not going to worry too much about those for this video. Once I had the renders, I exported them as GLTFs over to Blender, which is where the real magic began. I didn't need the surrounding portions of the room or the carpet, so I did the best that I could to isolate my dog as much as possible, using the knife tool to carve out unwanted regions of the carpet surrounding her. Once everything was cleaned up, I threw in the Block Blender add-on and applied it to the LiDAR model. I then assigned the image texture, reduced the block size, and added a bit of exterior thickness. That way there was enough room for blocks to properly generate. I went along with this size, then did the same for the photo model. Now they were ready to be sent over to Minecraft, so I exported them as schematics and pasted in the photo one first. I immediately noticed a bunch of holes, but that's because I didn't disable the sand. I easily fixed this back in Blender by moving the sand to the unused collection. Or you can scroll down and disable the falling category, which removes all the blocks affected by gravity. Now I had a pretty good model of Lacey with no holes or irregularities. I did the same for the LiDAR version, which as expected didn't come out as nicely, but still looks decent. So that's Block Blender. If you want to try it out for yourself, there are links to Joey and Bryan's Gumroad pages down in the description. And if you enjoyed the video, please consider leaving a like and subscribe if you want to see me make an entire Minecraft build using this tool. Thank you for watching. This is LED switching off.